Now, next system of classification was the five kingdom system of classification, which was given by R. H. Whittaker, Robert Whittaker in 1969. The basis of classification, what was the criteria or basis of classification? The basis of classification was type of cell, whether the cell is prokaryotic or eukaryotic, the presence or absence of cell wall, or if the cell wall is present, what is it made up of? Presence or absence of nuclear membrane. The fourth criteria is body organization, whether the body consists of cells, tissues, organs, or organ system. What is the level of organization? And the mode of nutrition, whether the organisms are able to make their own food or not, whether they obtain their food from dead or decaying living matter or other living organisms. So, this is the basis of classification in five kingdom system of classification. Now, depending upon these bases or depending upon this criteria, the whole living world is divided into five kingdoms: Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. Now, let us see what is the basic difference or what is the basis of classification in these. Now, in Monera, the cells they are prokaryotes. Prokaryotes, a cell in which the nuclear material is not surrounded by nuclear membrane, and we can say the nuclear membrane is absent. Prokaryotes, in Protista, the cells are eukaryotes where genetic material is bounded by a nuclear membrane or nuclear membrane is present. Fungi, they are also eukaryotes, eukaryotic organisms. Plants and Animalia, they are also eukaryotic organisms where the genetic material is surrounded by a nuclear membrane. Now, the cell wall. Cell wall is present in Monera, Protista, Fungi, and Plantae, but it is absent. Cell wall is absent in Animalia. And there is a difference in the cell wall, means what it is made up of. In Monera, cell wall is made up of polysaccharides and amino acids. In Protista, cell wall, it may be present or it may not be present, or we can say it is present in some organisms. In fungi, the cell wall is made up of chitin or chitin, and Plantae cell wall is made up of cellulose. And body organization, these are cellular, or we can say Monera, they are unicellular prokaryotes. Monera, they are unicellular prokaryotes. Body is made up of single cell and the genetic material is not surrounded by the nuclear membrane. Protista, they are unicellular eukaryotes, means the organism's body is made up of single cell but the genetic material is surrounded by a nuclear envelope. Fungi, they are multicellular. They have the level of body level organization is body is made up of more than two cells. And Plantae, they have tissue or organ level of organization. And in Animalia, the body may have tissue, organ, or organ system level of organization. The mode of nutrition in Monera, it can be, it is autotrophic. It can be autotrophic, means organisms they can prepare their own food photosynthetically or chemosynthetically. And they may also have, either the mode of nutrition can be autotrophic or heterotrophic. Autotrophic में दोनों हो सकते हैं, photosynthesis and chemosynthesis. And in heterotrophic mode of nutrition, they can be saprophytes and parasitic. Saprophytes, when the organisms they obtain their food from other dead and decaying organisms. And in parasitic mode of nutrition, a living organism obtains its food from the body of other living organism. In Protista, the mode of nutrition can be autotrophic or heterotrophic. In fungi, it is heterotrophic, either saprophytic or parasitic. and plantae, they have exclusive mode of nutrition, that is they are autotrophic and they can prepare their own food by photosynthesis. And in animalia, the mode of nutrition can be, it is heterotrophic, it can be holozoic or saprophytic. Holozoic when organisms take in the solid food, and saprophytic when they obtain their food from other dead and decaying organisms. So, with the five kingdom system of classification, the drawbacks, the earlier drawbacks, they could be corrected. How? देखो, पहले जो था, पहले जब क्लासिफिकेशन हुई थी तो बैक्टीरिया, ब्लू ग्रीन एल्गी, फंगी, मॉस, फर्न्स, एंजियोस्पर्म्स एंड जिम्नोस्पर्म्स, ऑल दे वर प्लेस्ड इन प्लांटी. किस बेसिस पे इनको प्लांटी में रखा गया था? बिकॉज दे हैव अ सेल वॉल. बट these bacteria and blue green algae, these are unicellular organisms, and fungi, moss, fern, gymnosperm and angiosperms, they are eukaryotic. These are prokaryotic, bacteria and blue green algae, and the remaining they are eukaryotic. And they are placed in the earlier attempts, they were placed in the same kingdom, that is Plantae. Another was that unicellular and multicellular organisms, they were grouped together like Chalidomonas and Spirogera, and they were placed in the same group, that is algae. And the earlier systems, they also did not differentiate between heterotrophic and autotrophic organisms like fungi and the plants. They were placed in the same group, that is प्लांटी. क्यों सेम में रखा? कि दोनों की सेल वॉल है, बट फंगी में जो सेल वॉल थी दैट इज मेड अप ऑफ चिटिन, एंड इन प्लांट्स, ग्रीन प्लांट्स, द सेल वॉल इज मेड अप ऑफ सेलुलोज. तो 5 किंगडम सिस्टम ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन से ये ड्रॉबैक सारे दूर हो गए. कैसे? द बैक्टीरिया एंड ब्लू ग्रीन एल्गी which are unicellular prokaryotes, they have been assigned a separate kingdom, that is Monera. Now these unicellular prokaryotes, they are placed in 5 किंगडम सिस्टम में. इनको किसमें कौन सा किंगडम मिला है? दैट इज प्रोटिस्टा. एंड द यूनिसेलुलर मोनेरा and unicellular eukaryotes, they are placed in protista. Unicellular prokaryotes, they are placed in Monera. Unicellular eukaryotes, they are placed in separate kingdom, that is protista. And the fungi, they have been given a separate kingdom, that is kingdom fungi. And the autotrophic plants which can prepare their food by photosynthesis and whose cell wall is made up of cellulose, they have been assigned a separate kingdom, that is the Plantae. So till date the 5 kingdom system of classification is followed, but this kind of changes, they will take place in future also, depending upon the improvement in our understanding of characteristics and evolutionary relationships. And not only the morphological, physiological and reproductive similarities are considered in order to classify organisms, but the phylogenetic relationships, that is the evolutionary relationships, they are also considered while classification of different organisms.